Hey Libra, or Chinese your dog, Cardinal Air. This one's for you. Take what resonates, and thank you guys so much for your support and all your appreciation. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you guys for your likes, your comments, reviews, your returning, and or if you're new and giving me a chance, I appreciate you. Let's see what the energy is pulling up for Libra. We just had the solar eclipse yesterday, the new moon in Aries yesterday. Let's see if there's any kind of effect taking place. You got some endings, totality. Number 5, maybe something about the 5th house, the sun, or Leo's energy, but mainly the sun's, right? There's some kind of ending. There's maybe multiple endings, but maybe one that you've been focused on the most. Maybe even one that you've been manifesting more of or putting more energy to have an ending with something. And then, of course, what do endings bring? New beginnings, right? So there's something big here. You guys also be life path number 5, be born on the 5th day of the month. But let's see what the Mystic Love Oracle has to say today. What is this? Don't hesitate. Addiction, unhealthy attachment. That could be what's ending, right? And ending with an unhealthy, toxic attachment. One you knew was either really bad for you, or maybe somebody that was addicted to you in a sense, like very obsessed or possessive over you, could be also ending, right? So it could go either way. It could be the fact that you were having these things and you were feeling this way about someone and you knew it was just very like excessive in a way that you knew it wouldn't be any good for you, okay? Or somebody that you know that you've been praying to make them go away, to make them stop, to make something happen so that, you know, they leave you alone because you know it's not healthy. Okay, Libra, let's see. Interesting though. Let's see what the energy for Libra is. We have the 7 of loaded. You have a reality check, and you're definitely taking the rose-colored glasses off, either of this person or of yourself. Scorpio. Maybe something about the full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd of April. Let's see what else we have. The 5 of trees is in the reverse of Taurus season. Yeah, something about definitely by the full moon, you're going to see like a total ending. It's going to be totally, completely different and changing for you. Shifts are going to be made and happening over the course of the time from now to the full moon. And you're going to definitely wake up like maybe a couple days after the full moon and feel completely different, completely lighthearted, like a whole bunch of weight has been lifted off your shoulders. The 5 of trees is the 5 of pentacles. So in the reverse, it's a beautiful improvement. That's luck within your love, your money, and your success. Okay, so this is also being recognized for a lot of your hard work as well. Not to mention, you guys could be getting out of some kind of financial debt, or you could be getting a new job, some kind of a new employment, or maybe something within the employment you already have, but a new like step up in the job, so a new position. Or you guys could potentially be getting a raise in some way or something like that. But this is going to help you get out of financial debt if you were in any debt at all. And say like you aren't necessarily in debt, but you do have bills to pay and maybe some things that you have like financed or leased or whatever it may be, right? You're gonna have a little bit more extra cash to put towards those things so that the time of those things to pay it off, it lessens itself, you know, over the course. So your APR rates and all that, you know, could definitely be taking a break for you guys, especially if you guys are like credit people and have a really good history within your credit, you know. And when you do make a little bit more, I can definitely tell when you have a history of really good credit, you're definitely doing the most to put more towards your bills so that you can pay it off faster. And that's a good thing to know, that you're very responsible in that way. But that's something I'm seeing happening for you guys. Okay, and if this is something that you've been like working towards and been wanting, I do feel like it's going to happen. Okay, I do feel like we're talking to a Libra that's either very successful or will be very successful one day. Okay, the life on earth is in the reverse, which is the world in the reverse, the romantic in the reverse, the ace of trees. Okay, this person definitely that has caused you scarcity in the past here, or you have either figured something out. The romantic being in the reverse is like, this wasn't necessarily like based off real love. This was based off that lust, pretty much. Okay, somebody feels like they have unfinished business in a sense too, and they missed out on opportunity of real love because they wasted their time with this situation. And that's also giving me an unfulfilled energy here. This is something you have realized yourself, the reality check of you, once you've been understanding, or this other person, because maybe what you said, you're like, I'm not in love with you. They miss out on the opportunity. Now they feel very unfulfilled. They feel like they wasted time. So do you. You feel like this person may have wasted their time. Or maybe if it's you, you definitely feel that way, okay? You have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus is heavy, 3 Tauruses. And then you have Scorpio twice, and Aquarius is Chinese, your tiger, and Leo, of course, with the 5th house energy. Chinese, your monkey. A lot of fixed energy, really good at finishing things. Not so great at starting. The Vessel in the reversal, freedom. That's the devil in this deck. Okay, that's freedom. That's the ability to overcome depression, overcome addiction, overcome oppression, and overcome any kind of obstacles that were bad habits, pretty much, right? They were a bad habit obstacle and you had to get through it. Yeah, this is freedom of all the situation, the sense of the reality check for you. It's all settled in. You're realizing that and you want to let something go. Let's see what the Vessel in the reverse is, what the Osho's in. What else is it pointing towards? Number 15, number 21 are here. 7 and 1 and 5, course 4, participation, because you've been participating in your divine plan on the outside, not really looking in though, because that's not what I'm feeling. You're on the outside of everybody else and you're doing your thing and you're living your life. That's because you're participating. You're not looking at what other people are doing. As the outsider, to me, I know it looks like she's looking in, but to me, I'm not seeing that part. I'm just seeing like you are on the outside. You're not looking at what other people are doing. You're participating on your divine plan, like in your path, on your path, whatever. Number 4, let's see one more. Flowering, because you've been focusing, participating with your garden, with what you chose, your options, the source, which is the higher power for you, and which you have been allowing yourself to learn about yourself, discover, go deeper, seek truth and answers. Yeah, because you were definitely disrespected. People thought you were the oddball. I mean, that's okay though. I actually like people that are more of the oddball and that do want to be different. They don't want to be like everybody else. It's not like I don't like everybody. I do usually. But those ones that actually do want to be themselves and they don't care what anybody thinks, I relate to. I do, because that's me too. I really don't care what other people think. It's really none of their business what they think. It's my business what I think, and not their business what I think. So it doesn't matter. I'm living my life for me, not living for other people, and that's what I see you doing. You know, you have the feeling of the 8 of low. Yeah, see, this is definitely codependency. Somebody who's definitely codependent, very addicted, couldn't let you go kind of feeling, or you couldn't let go of this person, but the wanderers, because you weren't wandering off from this feeling, or this person wasn't wandering off from you. And I feel like you were just over here being the pathfinder, doing what you got to do. The orbs is like the energy of like the spiritual guides, and that's this card. It is the strength card in this deck, with it being number 8. But you guys definitely been tapping into the source, the higher power, the energy of your frequency, and that's been keeping you on this pathfinder energy to participate so that you can free yourself and flower. The mender in the reversal means that this is not mendable. This is not going to happen. This person that couldn't wander away from you, they're going to be obviously getting some kind of karma. Then there's a new beginning for you. Ace of Embers, like we know, because of that ending that's happening. Well, this ending. What's happening to this person? Oh man, it's like the 10 of trees is in the reverse, so they could lose their job potentially, which isn't something I like to see with other people, because I know it's like hard out here right now. We all really need a job or really need something to make money, income, and I know it's hard, but they could definitely be losing their job. I don't know if it's because they were irresponsible, or if they were lazy, or if they didn't show up, whatever it may be. Others of you are going to see this person maybe have a broken family. I don't know if they're married or if they're with somebody at this point or something like that, and they've already created something new, but it's not going to last. Like, I do see something falling apart for them. I don't necessarily like want to get into the negativity of it, but there's not good things happening, and it's definitely a karma thing that they have to go through. Maybe not just based off of this, but something else too in their life, other things, actually more than just this, and a few other things is what I'm hearing. If this is you, this is something you've had to open your eyes to and understand, and you want to get back to your wandering spirit. You want to abandon the post, no longer want to deal with disrespect, lack of cohesion, or lack of support. And that could be about a family situation. You guys could be walking away from a situation of a job, right? If you guys get a new employment, that's going to be better for your income and your benefits of your credit score and your bills being paid, and what you have specifically for yourself that you want to make sure you're getting the money to. That's something that you guys are also kind of realizing. Maybe you have been trying to support other people this whole time, for some of you too, and it's only been taking away from you because you're not getting like respected for it. You're being kind of dragged through the mud, and I mean, there's not even a true appreciation here for some of you. And Virgo's energy is here. Pisces over energy right there is the opposite signs, meaning challenging. Of course, you will overcome this challenge. You got Capricorn and Chinese your ox as well. You have Leo and Chinese your monkey, with the oars being the strength card. But you guys have been very strong to keep on your path. Capricorn and Ox with the vessel too. Seven of Embers on the bottom is defending your path, your beliefs, and not folding. It's like you guys are definitely leaving the past behind. The people who couldn't understand nature, the people that couldn't be, sarcastic, enthusiastic, that always took things too seriously, you know, there's like fast momentum away from this with shadow work. After a time of like hidden motives and having bad luck or runs of bad luck, mishaps, stuff like that, causing a lot of burden, there's a sense of truth through all that. You did seek answers and truth, and through a lot of this you're still seeking these things. That's why it's going to take a while till we get to the full moon. You're going to go through a lot of this understanding and realization and clarity with the Ace of Swords here. Okay, I mean, there's going to be some things you're going to realize that you were very unhappy with. Like maybe you thought you would be okay with it, or you'd be really happy with it at one point, but they're kind of coming to terms with yourself. There's a new passion elsewhere. Two of Embers. You almost don't want to weave together something old. You want to start something new. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like you've been waiting for this ending for a while. Okay, a few messages. Of course, we have the throat chakra. I communicate effectively and create from a knowingness unique into my being, communication, self-connection, and creativity. You make all my bad days worth it. Somebody thinks you're cute, or you think someone's cute. Okay, and then we have a feminine. Will you please talk to me and open up? I know everything. I just want to hear it from you. This could even be to a family member, right? Like a daughter to a mother, a daughter to a father. Will you please open up to me? I know everything. I just want to hear it from you. There could be something that had happened, wanting to like have a communicate, like a conversation about it. Maybe somebody did something right, because I mean, children, we have a lot of children running around. I'm somebody's child. So the thing is it's like they could have had something that they did and they didn't want to open up about it, right? So it could be like a mom asking a child, like, I know everything. I just want you to tell me and open up and be vulnerable about it. That's a good way to start, and that's a good partnership right there, in a sense. Not like trying to be in love with your partner. That kind of partner is a different partner, but this is like starting a true bond with your child, with your family member, whatever it may be, so that you can have them have solely trust you. That one. Either way, I can't talk the greatest, and it's Mercury retrograde, so it's gonna mess with me all the time. I hope that this helped you, and you guys are amazing. But I'll see you guys again soon. Have a beautiful rest of your